Oh, foggy, misty. This is how it's supposed to look like on a clear day. And this is what it looks like today. Oh. Amazing. Even here, where almost nobody's coming, there's a public toilet. I'm not even sure where I am exactly. I will have to translate these signs later. But it looks like 290 meters to the top. I think so. Only one way to find out. The view looks a bit better here. Looks like I am arriving. I just have to check afterwards if I'm really at the top of Dodogamine or if it's a different mountain. I thought I came here 2 years ago. Oh, not bad. I think this is it. There is Gifu Castle, Nagara Bridge, and Gifu City, and Nagaragaba. Good thing I brought my umbrella, not only to keep dry from the rain, but also to keep away the mosquitoes. There's plenty of them, and if you come here in these kind of weather conditions, bring some mosquito repellent and apply many times. I think there are several ways to get up here. Maybe there's another summit, but I'm not familiar with this mountain, so maybe I'll check it out another time. Park maybe the car somewhere else around the mountain and go up here. There's enough to explore. I was thinking about starting another YouTube channel, because recently I started my drone adventures channel, which I still maintain. I still love posting stuff, and that is fun. I think I will keep doing that, but aside of that, I decided to open another channel focused on something else than droning, because yeah, not everybody loves drones. But I was thinking about starting a hiking channel. Because I decided to go hiking regularly. Initially I wanted to just hike like once a week in the weekend, but after being here for, yeah, let's say about more than 2 years and living here in Gifu, I figured that I can easily go hiking several times a week. And especially because I live really close to the mountains and the rivers here in the Gifu prefecture, I just need to hop into my car and drive somewhere to the foot of a mountain and then just choose a hiking trail, because there's plenty of them here. And while I'm hiking up to the summit, of course I will take some footage, probably just some B-roll, and capture what looks interesting, like a waterfall, for instance. There's many small waterfalls, not huge ones nearby, but some small ones which are beautiful to see and are really just known to the locals here. Yeah, I thought, why not? It's so beautiful. I think I get bitten by mosquitoes here. I need to apply some mosquito repellent. They are stinging me so fast. Anyway, I think I will just do another channel focusing only on my hikes and of course sharing not only beautiful locations and beautiful nature, but also talk about stuff that keeps my mind occupied here in Japan. I'm living a really slow life, and I can take all my time to enjoy nature and just do fun stuff living here. And maybe I share also more things about me. I will probably share a lot of stuff about me, my life, but not so much like, hey, look at me, I'm here, but more about things about life. I've had a lot of time to think about things in my life the last 2 to 4 years, I think. Before I was living in Japan, I was living in the Netherlands. I had a very different life there, and I was living there for 30 years. And after I got fired by the company I was working for 15 years, I was already done with the life in the Netherlands. It wasn't a bad life in the Netherlands, it was just like, yeah, it was time to do something new, something different. I was not going to go back to another desk job. And before I got fired, I was already working on my financial freedom. And it took me a while to start building my assets, building my income streams, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just trying things, doing things, and I managed. I managed eventually, surprisingly, due to the circumstances, that I was able to push myself to become financially independent and have income streams, passive income streams, that help me to relocate to Japan without having to look for a job and start leading a very different life. And now that I've been living that life for almost 2 years now here in Japan, I thought I would not only share how life is like here in Japan for a foreigner living in rural Japan, financially free, mind you, because it would be a very different life if I was a salaryman. God forbid. I would never want to be a salaryman in Japan. No offense towards all the other salarymen or salarywomen. If that is the life they choose and they want to lead, that's perfectly fine. It's nothing. I'm not judging. But for me personally, I would rather not do that. Hey, oh yes, I'm back at the toilet here, the public toilet. There is a road up here. You can definitely come here by car, but I'm not sure to what kind of summit this leads. Maybe there's another summit there. I'll do that. I'll have to come here more often because it's really easy to come up here, and it's just challenging enough to have some physical activity. I feel so much better when I go hiking. I have to admit that Japanese summers are not fun. They're super hot and humid, especially this year it was really hot and humid. That led me to just stay at home, sit tight with the aircon and the ventilator on. It's just no fun going outside. But now that fall season has started, the temperatures are more agreeable, and I am happy to go out and hike, get active, because one of the simplest ways of making yourself happy is just to get physically active. Nothing is more depressing than just sitting at home and do nothing, sit in front of a monitor screen or sit with your phone and watch movies and stuff. That's so boring. That's horribly depressing. Now that I'm hiking again, I feel immediately better. My mood is lifted. I even smile now when I walk. It's just healing, except for those mosquitoes flying around here. They're annoying, but what do you do? Can't have it all. I'm just walking here now and I'm happy. Look at that. There's a small river stream leading to the waterfall down there, all leading to the Matsuo pond where I started. I made a video about the Matsuo pond not so long ago. Well, actually not the Matsuo pond, but the Gashuso, don't know what I'm saying, the Gasho style house that I found there. It was collapsed and it looked abandoned, and it was broken. It was a real pity because it's a very beautiful location. You should check it out. I made a drone video, and I think yeah, I can tell you a little bit about it. It used to be a restaurant. There used to be an owner. This house, this Gasho style house, was actually relocated from Shirakawa-go, or that area, because it's like an old style, Gasho style house. You know, you see that often on YouTube. The most beautiful village of Japan, Shirakawa-go. It's in Gifu prefecture, in case you didn't know. And yeah, it's a beautiful old traditional Japanese house, countryside house. And what's so beautiful, or what's special about this, is that they have this what do you call that? Oh, there's a spider web. What do you call that? I can't remember what it's called in English. They have these thatched roofs. Yes, that's what it was. Thatched roofs, and they traditionally have to replace the roof every year because it's basically like straw bundles put together or something, and they make these thatched roofs, and it looks very cute. So many spider webs here. I have to be careful. I keep getting spider webs on my head, on my face. Yeah. Maybe at the beginning of the video you saw me shooting the Gasho style house. Yeah. Why am I talking about this now? Yeah. Well, because yeah, it's interesting. It's beautiful. It's actually here in somewhere hidden in Gifu City, or around Gifu City, and Shirakawa-go is quite up north. It's further away from Gifu City, so you don't see these Gasho style houses very often in the other areas because they've been abandoned. They're not being inhabited anymore, but they're very beautiful. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm almost at the Matsuo Pond now, so here's to the stream. Yeah. It's such a fantastic camera, by the way. I'm using the DJI Osmo Action 4 action camera, and it's perfect because when it's raining like this and when it's humid and you just don't want to have this is a rugged camera. It's waterproof, it's water resistant, and it can take a hit, so I'm not worried about breaking it. So I can just shoot handheld like this. I'm not even using a gimbal right now. I'm just shooting like this. I don't care. But yeah, it has good image quality. I'm shooting in D-Log M. I'm now in my nerd mode, by the way. So, but if you're thinking about, going hiking, taking some videos, I definitely recommend you use an action camera because it's so handy. Literally. It's handheld and it is perfect. There's no expensive camera setup needed. I bought this camera for like 214 euros on Amazon, which is nothing for this 4K action camera. Maybe it doesn't shoot like high quality video like these very expensive cameras, but it gets the job done. And actually I think it gets the job done really well. I mean, when I compare it to these high-end camera image quality, then I think, yeah, nobody's gonna be bothering about the difference, except maybe the nerds like me. But most people who just want to shoot and get some stuff captured, they will think, yeah, that's fine. I do also have a microphone, like a DJI Mic Mini, but I'm not using it right now because with this rainy weather, I'd rather not use the microphone. And I also found that sometimes it just there's a connectivity problem with the Bluetooth connection, and sometimes the audio gets really bad. I'm not so happy about that, but yeah, what do you do? I'll just shoot like this without the camera. I mean, without the microphone, and the built-in microphone in the Action 4 is fine, especially when you're not in a noisy environment. Maybe my bear bell is annoying, but yeah, I'm not gonna put my bear bell away because there's still a chance that there are bears around here, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. And it adds to the ambience where I am, so you can even hear an airplane right now. I live close to a military airport, so I often hear the airplanes flying to the airport. Alright, I think I'm here at the beginning again. It's amazing what a little hike does to your mood. I was thinking about, shooting this and making this hiking vlog, but when I walked up here I wasn't in the mood to talk to the camera, but now that I've been walking for more than an hour or something, my mood has lifted and I feel more comfortable talking freely, which is something I still need to work on. Mindset. The right kind of mindset is what is necessary to do this. Here we are again near the waterfall. Hagi Falls, I think it's called, because there are several of them. Need to nice. The water quality in Gifu is really stunning. It's really fantastic. Now I need to be careful not to slip here, otherwise I'll make a nasty fall. Let's do a prayer to the mountain god. Have another look again. I think I could even go sit in the water. Maybe I'll do it sometime when I'm visiting with my bathing shorts and wear some sandals. I don't think that'll be a problem here. Yeah, I will just walk to the waterfall, through the water here, and go there, sit in the water. I don't think that'll be a problem here. We're back. Here's my car. And this is the Matsuo pond that I talked about earlier on. And yeah, this is the... Oh, so many spider webs. Oh, shit. I'll be careful. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, there's the Gasho style house, abandoned. Used to be a restaurant, and they apparently, the owner used to run this restaurant, and then he passed away, and the business was discontinued. And it was also known for its Gifu style cuisine. So something I personally really like. I like Gifu cuisine. I love deer meat, boar meat, duck. So yeah, it's a pity. It's a pity that it's no longer maintained, and it's no longer a business. Could be a beautiful, yeah, it could be a beautiful location for just like a homestay if it was rebuilt, renovated, maybe in modernized inside, but externally still in the same old style. I don't know, because the pond was also rebuilt like 2 years ago, and they started rebuilding it 2 years ago. They finished the dam, and it's really beautiful.